Okay, Carmen Britt sent in a great question. I'm curious about the colt starters that you've been impressed with based on the colts that you received to start their show career. What do you look for? What are you impressed with in a well-started horse that makes your job easier to progress the horse's training into a great show horse?
Well, I think there's a lot of points in that. I like to start my colts early. And if you start them early, a lot of people say, oh, I don't want my colts started early because they're going to hurt themselves. I honestly think if you start them early, you don't have to push them as much. And when you don't push them as much, you don't hurt them. And, the kids that have worked for me in the past, I've always wanted the boys, girls, whatever, to start my colts really quiet. I don't care about seeing how quick they can do all the stuff. I want them just to go around and be a horse first. And I think it's very critical that you teach them all the basics. Like I see a lot of colt starters concentrate on stop, turn around. That's the big deal. They want them to stop and turn around. Well, that's fine, but you've got to get them to the stop and you've got to get them to the turnaround. You have to teach them all the things in between the fancy stuff. And I know if I get a colt in to ride and someone else has started them, I would rather get one in that has all the basics on them instead of all the fancy stuff on them. And I know the kids that have worked for me, I've been very fortunate. They've been very good about that. They take their time on their colts, and they turn out to be better horses in the long run.